Now the latest from ITV News in the West Country with Sabet Chowdhury and Alex Lovell.
Hello and welcome to ITV News West Country.
Thank you for joining us. The headlines this Wednesday evening.
Charities specialising in dementia care say too many people are living with the condition undiagnosed. It's estimated a third of people who have dementia don't have a formal diagnosis.
Yes, earlier this year, the government removed the diagnosis target from hospital guidance. And there are concerns that that could leave people without the support that they need. James Webster reports.
For 2 years, John and his wife Bryony from Clevedon were searching for answers. Eventually they came. At 59, he was diagnosed with dementia. 9 years on, he still reflects on how important that moment was.
When I did get the diagnosis of dementia, for me personally, it was a massive, massive relief because I knew what it was. I could deal with it, the family could deal with it, you know. And without the diagnosis, of course, I could just have carried on being a handyman with electric drills and chainsaws and tools and electrical things like that. And I could have caused damage to myself, you know. Might not be here today.
Here in the southwest, it's estimated more than 101,000 people are living with dementia. By 2040, that's expected to be almost 148,000, but many of those cases go undiagnosed. And the target of getting 2/3 of those cases formally diagnosed was removed from NHS guidance in January. One charity is using Dementia Action Week to make sure there is still a focus on the importance of a diagnosis.
We need to see a real renewed focus in dementia diagnosis. So we need more ambitious targets so that we're able to diagnose more people. But we also need to make sure that where people do get a diagnosis, they're able to access that earlier. Waiting lists currently are going in the wrong direction. There's lots that we can do to help people with dementia. We know that by getting people the right treatment, they can stay independent for longer. But first of all, they need to be able to get that diagnosis to be able to access that.
While the target may have gone, the Department of Health insists it remains an ambition, saying the government is creating a society where every person with dementia receives high-quality, compassionate care from diagnosis through to the end of life, adding that the new approach is giving local leaders the freedom and autonomy they need to provide the best services to their local community, including those with dementia.
Ideally, we want everyone with dementia to have a diagnosis, proper diagnosis. I think we're on 60% or something at the moment, which tells us that there's 40% of the people with dementia still walking about in the UK without a diagnosis. So they're being untreated, they're causing chaos and havoc, they're causing upset, and their families don't know what's going on.
Families like John and Bryony hope sharing their stories will keep a focus on the need to make sure all those living with dementia get the support they need. James Webster, ITV News.
Oh, John is just such an advocate, isn't he? He really does speak from the heart, and so wise as well. Now, the ITV News continues after us with the national and international stories.